Endurance means power, speed and durability. The heart of Lancia's Group C endurance car is a V8 cylinder, centrally mounted engine supercharged by 2 Roots blowers producing 650 bhp. The result is power thrust to speeds of over 330 kilometers an hour. It's a heart which strains every muscle to reach the limits of endurance, and it never slips a beat. Centrally mounted engine, positive displacement compressor, 320 bhp, suspension adjustable to different road surfaces. Lancia's rally is nimble, flexible and bristling with power. As in Lancia's endurance car, Kevlar and carbon fibre are used in the rally's construction. Light, durable materials capable of withstanding the most rigorous tests without yielding an inch. Win and endure. The body of the Lancia Endurance is shaped like a reverse wing, its task to glide safely and surely through the air without creating turbulence. The air wraps itself round the car's streamlined surface, clamping it firmly to the ground so that the tires can bite into asphalt on bends and during sudden spurts of acceleration without wasting power. The best possible performance, a perfect blend of heart and body as the Endurance is tested on the road. Earth, mud, snow, stones, asphalt. These are the surfaces on which Lancia learns to move, to be nimble and powerful while going fast and without losing its hold on the road, without ever losing control. Before pitting itself against the opposition, the Lancia Rally seeks out a perfect balance between its highly strung engine and the body's nimble dexterity on the severest tracks, simulating the worst possible competition situation. –30 below zero and ice everywhere. Lapland is the ideal place to test the Lancia Rally's behavior in climatic conditions similar to those experienced during the most grueling World Championship rally event. After every road test, the cars are taken to pieces. Every part is checked. Before every rally, and in just 3 hours, 6 men rebuilt the Lancia rallies that will shortly be slogging it out in the toughest competition. Attitude or wheel axis angle is vitally important. Even on asphalt surfaces, just 1 millimeter either way alters the performance of the Lancia rally. Adjust, check, compare. The work goes on from workshop to road tests. The Group C Endurance Championship sets the young Lancia against its great rival, Porsche, during the most important events at Monza, Le Mans, Brands Hatch, Nürburgring, Kyalami. The efforts and dedication of the drivers, mechanics and technicians working smoothly as a team produces a first victory at Imola. Lancia Endurance is growing up.
Aspetta che ti dico io. L'aria da 18
Cos'è?
ed è aumentato il sorpasso. Che ti fa? Piano, vieni dentro piano, piano. Carico, ce ne portiamo,
Lancia Rally versus Audi Quattro, Opel and many others. Once again, mechanics, technicians and drivers come together in a championship battle that runs from Monte Carlo to the Acropolis, from New Zealand to San Remo. Lancia again triumphs.
Sinistra veloce, sinistra meno e destra meno, 30, destra veloce, 30, sinistra veloce, chiude, in destra 3, 40, sinistra 3, occhio, e destra veloce più occhio, 20, destra veloce, occhio, e sinistra veloce, occhio, chiude, 20, destra veloce più occhio, e sinistra piena, 30, destra veloce più, 50, sinistra veloce più occhio, 50, destra veloce, occhio, chiude. 60 a vista, destra veloce più occhio, 20, sinistra veloce più occhio.
A year of great results for Lancia. Work and preparation for the new season's races are underway. Cars taking part in rallies never start together as they do in endurance races, but the conflict is direct nonetheless. And here, in this vital battle at San Remo, the Lancia Rally leaves its rival standing on the track roads of Tuscany. Every bump is a trial, every bend a test bench for the Lancia Rally, as well as all those other cars that have been developed through years of rallying experience and painstaking research, to win races and to win on the roads of everyday life.